Hi guys, this is Mrs. Valdivia, and this is our spring 2024 syllabus. Again, my name is Mrs. Valdivia. My email is nancy.valdivia@chafee.edu. We are an asynchronous class. We're fully online and we do not meet for any Zoom sessions or anything like that. Every now and then I will have a Zoom session posted just to kind of help you guys out. They are not mandatory, not required. You don't get credit for them, but you are welcome to go to them just to ask questions or see what's going on, just to chit chat. All right, required materials for the class. You have lab flow codes and Achieve McMillan codes. So the lab flow and Achieve codes, you can purchase them through the bookstore or you could purchase them directly through the website themselves, the lab flow and Achieve websites. You are not required to have the physical book. Okay, the physical book is not required. And that is because when you purchase the book code, right, you get a online book. Okay, so you get access to an online book. So these codes are required to take the course. Right? So the lab flow takes place of the lab book, the pre-lab, the lab supplies, and then we also put our lab reports in there, right? So all of that is in this. And the Achieve takes place of the textbook, and that's where we do our homework, our classwork, and any other assignments. Okay. So the grading. We're going to have weekly exams, and these add up to 35% of the grade. LAFLO is 20% of your grade. Achieve goes to 30%, and your final is 15% of your grade. So that means if you don't take your final, you could lose a letter grade or potentially even more than a letter grade. So make sure that you plan ahead for your final. All right. Here we have the point system, so like your percentages of what you got and what grade you can end up getting. Okay, so they're changed a little bit to give you guys a little bit of leeway. So for example, a 68% is normally a D, and in this case our 68% is going to be a C in the course. Okay. All right, so you could read through our schedule and course assignments. You'll notice that assignments are due on Saturdays by 11:59 p.m. Okay, so these are the labs. The Achieve assignments are also due on Saturday by 11:59 p.m. And the exams, they're not on active, they're on Canvas. The exams are due on Sunday by 11:59 p.m. You'll notice the asterisk with the red says unless stated otherwise. And our first week, since we are a condensed 14-week class, right? We've condensed all our information. The first week, you're going to have orientation and a math review due on the 31st, Wednesday the 31st. Okay. So make sure that those two are completed. Failure to complete those may result in being dropped in order to make room for students on the wait list. Okay, so complete your orientation and complete your math review for those days. Ta-da. You'll notice we have spring break, another exam, chapter 14. Because of spring break, the dates changed just slightly there, but you still have more than enough time to take it. Then towards the end, on week 13, your chapter 12 Achieve assignments are due at the same time that your chapter 11 assignments are due for Achieve. Your lab is due on the 9th, okay, May 9th. And your exam, chapter 12, closes on the 5th, Sunday the 5th. All right, so this day is like this last week is a little bit tricky. It's not an ordinary week because we are so compressed. And then our final is going to be available from the 7th all the way through the 9th. All right, so the final will be available from May 7th through May 9th. Plan accordingly to take all of your exams and for your final, okay? Because it's not a normal like Sunday that we have in this class, right? So it's the 7th through the 9th, right? We went through class policies and everything, so please make sure that you just review the rest of the syllabus. Most of this is just jargon from our department that we have, so the dropping the courses and everything. Go through all of this, review it if there's anything that you need to find. I don't accept late work, Okay. The exams, if you miss the exam, you're just going to get a 0 for the exam. You are given a good amount of time. So they open on Thursdays for the most part. They're open on Thursday, so you can take it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. You have 4 days to take the exam. All right, so don't miss them. All right. Learning outcomes, and then we have more information. So our diversity statements, disability programs, where you can go to, right? Different success centers that you can attend to in person. The Math Success Center, I highly recommend. Also the Multidisciplinary Success Center. Those two places are amazing in helping students out, right? You could go there in person, or you could actually make virtual appointments if you need extra studying, tutoring. They could help you with your math, and they could help you with your chemistry. They have all sorts of people there with all sorts of levels to help you where you need it the most. So you're not alone. Multidisciplinary Success Center to me is like the top notch. All right. So more information here. You could just scroll through it and look through it, and you'll find things that you might need. All right. I hope that this was helpful. I recommend you print out your syllabus, and that way you cross off things as you do them so you don't forget one of the assignments. All right. You guys take care. Ciao.